Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Let's go back up this way. And we've already got a slight issue with robots over here needing a recharge point. And so I'm going to put one single recharge point for them just down there. In order to do that, I need to actually go and pick up a Roboport. So we're going to pick up a few Roboports and drop them in there for now. So I'm going to drop one of those right down there so that they can start using that. And instantly they've started using that one for charging as well as that one down there. So all of our robots will be going through and doing various bits and pieces with it. Now, the next thing that I want to do is sort of, this is going to help the robots quite a bit with being able to travel around. And I'd like to fill in all of this area over here so that we have a more direct route coming up through there. And that's one of the things that is going to improve it for the robots. But the other thing that I want to do is I actually wanted to build them a main road. Now, I'm kind of thinking eventually that's not going to be the center of our base. The base is going to sort of expand around this area here. We're using a lot of landfill. Yes, we are going to be using a huge amount of an obscene amount of landfill. So much so that I'm going to be... Actually, I'm going to go and do that right now. Let's just go to here a second. And I want to go up to there. And then I want to go over to here. And... Oh. Right, well... Can I... No, you can't shift-click either. I was hoping to shift-click that one and then, like, copy it up there. But I can't do that. And I have no more on me, so I'm going to have to make myself one. Okay, that's easy enough. Even I can cope with that. So there we go. We'll make ourselves one of these. So now I can take that one, and I can actually turn this into it. This is a ghost now, so I can put the ghost down there like that. And I can take that. Actually, I don't want to take that one. I'll take one of those. You know what? It doesn't matter if we have one of those. And then I want to ghost that one into there as well. Eventually, a construction robot will come along and they will put the ghosts down onto there and they'll fill that up. And then that will start feeding into there, which means that that material will start feeding into that one. And we'll still have our indicator chests on there. It's just we'll have two chests rather than just one chest. The indicator will be on the second chest, which I think that's actually quite acceptable as well. So this is splitting up through here. And you can see we do still have issues. Still got a lot of issues here. Power not coming through. This coming all the way down here. Yeah, I've got very little actually making its way through this. Most of it is the timber, and the timber does run through pretty quick. So I definitely want to be upgrading, but before I do that, there was another upgrade that I wanted to run. And that is this. Now, the problem I've got is... I've got power poles in the way of these. So first up, I'm going to have to remove the power poles. Like that. And now, I'm curious. Oops. Curious now if those will actually... like, do a complete straight line all the way along here and fill in that entire gap. I've got these materials being requested at the moment. I'm just going to go and get some more of those a second, and then we'll come back and we will see if we can fill in that gap completely. If we can't, I might have to just change that around ever so slightly. But the idea is I want to do a line of those all the way through. And that's something that we will be using. So I've only got 11 there. 11's enough. 11's enough. And I want to do a line of roboports all the way along here. And that basically gives you a highway for the robots to use. And they do. They will go through and they will use this highway all the way through. So I will go like that. And there isn't enough to fit with the pattern that we've got in there. So I'm going to need to remove that one, so that I could continue on to fit those. And that's just going to give me a little bit of a gap. But, I mean, for now, I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to go on the inside there. Run that all the way through. And then... join that power into there. I want to make this a little bit different to this. Get rid of those. over. Do that like that. And that one over to there. And we get rid of you. And go all the way through and get rid of those as well. Right, there's 7 more of them gone through there. Oops. Like that. And then they come through over to that side over there. So I've got a whole load of roboports here in a great big long line. And at the moment, our robots are busy taking stuff from up here. So they're sort of wanting to cut across this bit. It might be my pattern won't allow me to put down another roboport in here anywhere. I've sort of maxed out the number that I can put through there. But that's kind of what you want to do. When you want a full highway, you put down roboports like that in a long, continuous line without break. And I just keep going through like that. But I'm not quite sure if I've got enough to be able to go through there. I definitely don't have enough roboports built at the moment. So even though I've got, they're not going to make use of that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove every other one just for a minute. And I'm going to go and put these elsewhere. And then we will come back and we will build a full roboport highway for the robots later on. Right now, though, we can build our roboport highway just along here. I can build a few of them along this side. Now, I am curious. If I go up here like this, and then I go to the map, and I bring this one down like that. Now, that is blocking on there. So I don't really want to do that. Let me come out of there a minute. And I will instead go across and I will remove the power lines. I'll go right the way through and I'll remove that one. Oops. Actually mean to remove that roboport, but what's done is done. And then I'll go all the way over here. And you can see that I've got in places, some of these have slowed right down. They're not actually working, which is not what you want. It's not an ideal situation. Wait, didn't I pick... I did. I picked up 2 bots. 1, 2, there. Right, they can go flying. I got 30 for me. Those are my own robots. I need to use those. So I'm going to go up there like that. And then I'm going to switch over to the map. And I'm going to go to here. So this time, I'm going to go... There's 1. 1, 2, 3. And I press shift like that. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. No, I need that to be 4. Get rid of them. Like that. It's 4 spaces, not 3. So I go 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You know, there's an easier way to do this. There is a much easier way to do this. I can go here. I can go import copy. I just copy like that. I copy that one and then drop that down like that. There. Get rid of that and then just go... No, not... Cancel that. Go cut copy right there. And then go like that, and then bring that across. So that's putting ghosts down onto the ground. What? There. Right, that's ghosts there onto the ground. And that one there is also going to be in the way. So what I will do is I'll just put 1 down there for now. And then I can go back over this way, and I can go to copy. And I can just take one of those and just copy a single one of those. Like that. And I can copy that right onto the edge of that one like that. Get rid of it. And then I can copy again. This copy and paste thing is absolutely wonderful. I didn't actually know about this before. I did not know that this copy and paste thing was even a thing. But it is truly, truly wonderful. I'd sort of seen it there, but I hadn't really paid any attention to what it was and what uses it could have. So we'll drop that into there like that. So I've now got a load of requests there for roboports to be built. So I will come south. My own robots will rush out, and they will put down a whole load of them, like that. There's another one going to there. So I've now got a roboport highway for the robots that are busy flying to and fro to go and get all the timber out there. They're going to put down a few of them. We got 3 more roboports there that haven't actually been put in, but that's going to give them plenty to sort of go to. They're going to go between those, and they're also going to keep doing that while they're running over this way and gathering all of this timber. Now, there's a lot of timber there to gather, so we could really, I mean, ideally we want more more robots. We've got 1,650 logistic robots. But we want more logistic robots. So I want to try and get a few more of them. We're sort of running a little bit lower on all of the materials and supplies and everything that we've got up here. Now, we know that this, at the moment, they're busy making these. And they're making a lot of them. So I'm going to get these logistic robots into the system a minute. And grab all of these, like this. There. Yeah, that's as many as I'm going to take right now. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to change that current one to construction robots instead. And I'm going to change you over here. And I'm going to demand a stack of those right there. I'm actually going to just go for 100 of them like that. I got 18 flying robot frames in here. We were waiting on advanced circuits in here. And now I'm going to have a whole load of robots. They're going to come up here and they're going to dump stuff into there. I have got on me a mountain of these. There's 1,000. There's 2. No, there's 5. There's 1,000. There's a fraction shy of 1,500 robots, I think. So let's put these down. Love doing this. There we go. Look at it. Look at them go! So many robots! Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. Oh, that was so much fun. Right, that is a lot of robots. They're all queuing up, ready to go into the various roboports. I've now got 3,050 logistic robots up and running. I need construction robots next. That's what we want. So there's another 30 of them. And drop those in there. That actually gives me a stack of 50. Actually, I want 30 of them to start with, don't I? I want to make it... I want to get exactly 30 of them. So I'll take 25 right there. And they will immediately go off and start flying. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so that now gives me exactly 500 construction robots. I've only got 3 in there, so I'm waiting on flying robot frames to be built. I've got 4 that I've got on me right there, so I'm going to make 1 more of them. There, I'll make 1 more of those. It takes a while to make them, though. This is the issue. It takes a minute or 2 to make the flying robot frame. So we want to look over this side. And we want to check up on these flying robot frames. They are still being made. They're going through all right. What we can do now is we could actually put some of these in. We need 4 speed modules in order to make one of those. I can put 2 of those in each of them. So I want 4 of them, which means I want 16 speed modules. Now, I've got plenty of those. I've got 50 of them on me, and we're making a load of them. So that's not an issue. I just want some processing units. I want 20 processing units so that I can go and make that little bit. So we'll run all the way up over this side, and I'll go to there. Right, I want 20 of these. So there's exactly 20 right there. That's give me 20 of them. I will now make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So I've got 5 flying robot frames right there. I go down to here. I will put those 5 flying robot frames into there. That's going to immediately throw out a couple of construction robots for me. I got 16 in there. I would like to get up to 1,000 construction robots if we can. Just sort of boost things along a little bit. It should help to speed it up a little bit. up. Now, if you have a look in here, that one there increases speed by 20% and increases energy consumption by 50%. I don't care about energy consumption. I build my power stations out and out and out and out, and I do not care about energy consumption. So I go for speed and I go for productivity. These here, the efficiency modules, they reduce the amount of energy that you consume. Now, some cases, I think that is good. But for the way that I play, I almost never use efficiency modules. I only have them researched and make them if I've absolutely got to use them. So anyway, the speed there is plus 20%. The speed here is plus 30%, which is a significant step up. Plus 30%, so that's actually going to be plus 60% in total. Now, if you have a look, the right-hand side, you can see, second line up from the bottom, crafting speed is 1.05, plus 40%. So I'll change these over now. I'll put one in there, I'll put one in there, and see a little bit of a speed bump on there. That is now 1.2 plus 60%. And the one that we really want is this one down here, but we need the purple modules to be able to do that. That one gives you those, and that is plus 50%. So it's a significant step up. From 30, it goes 20 to 30%, and then 30 up to 50%. Two of those in there, that's going to double the speed of the unit, which is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, you need 5 speed module 2 to make them. So it is quite a significant amount of resources that go into actually making the speed module 3, as well as a lot of research that we got to do as well. But ultimately, I believe it's worth it. I definitely believe that it is worth the upgrade. Anyway, we got ourselves a nice little thingy going on right here. I've got 1,000 robots flying, or 900 robots flying, plus my construction robots going everywhere as well. I can take that one. Need one more. There we go. Right, those two have been upgraded. So we're making these just a teensy-tiny bit faster. I am wondering if I should start making yet still more of these, because those are sort of making as fast as they can at the moment. No, I don't think we will. I think we'll leave that for a minute. I still need to achieve balance across everything, so I got to be careful that I don't overdo it on everything. It is entirely possible that we could put too many of any one thing out, and that's going to cause us some problems. So I've got another lot there. That one's going in. That's going to make there. So I've now got 31 construction robots right there. I got another frame coming in through. Oh, what's that? There's 2 more. Let's take those. And so I'm going to go back over to here. I'm going to drop 50 of them into there. So that gives me 13 robots, and that gives 550 construction whizzing around the countryside. We'll let that one just keep ticking over and building construction robots for a while. It's going to be something that we're going to use quite a bit of. Right? We are going to be using a lot. We got a lot of that to lay down, as well as all of the timber that we're harvesting. So it's going to be something that we want, and we're going to want a significant quantity of. Now, next up on the list, I want to come down this way. Now, obviously, we've still got issues with fuel down here. I've got one more of those to be made. That's not going to take too long. You can see we've got this robot highway here, and they are using it a bit. They're going through and they're using it. They're not using this down here at the moment, and we will sort of connect that up. I might go and remove those. Bring it up here instead, because look, we've got... This is a bit more of a problem, right? We've got robots coming over this way, and they're coming from that way right there, and they're moving over this way, and they're going for the timber up here. This is all marked. So they're going across a large area of land here that doesn't have any roboports at all. Now, from down here, they're sort of using the robot highway, but they don't seem to be using it anywhere else. Now, what I will do, we're going to be wanting to get iron from down here, so we'll have a robot highway go up and go across here, probably over to that point, and then go up. Now, the robots will try to go in a straight line, but they'll slowly deflect and go towards the robot highway as they need to recharge, and so it does... They end up using it. You don't need to put the robots going where you don't necessarily want them to, you can move things around. But what I'm thinking at the moment is we need to look at where these robots are headed right now and just help them out a little bit. I don't think there's anything wrong with helping these guys out a little bit. So I'm going to take my landfill pattern and I'm going to start filling in my landfill over here. I'm going to go sort of about here. Actually, I need to bring that back in so that I'm doing what they can reach via the roboports. So I'll bring that down into there. You know what? We're going to use the map for this. Be a lot easier. And I'll bring that, and that one will go over to there, and then we'll fill that bit in. And then I'm going to bring this all the way back over, like that. Right back into that corner there, and then this bit, I'm going to start moving this all the way over here. We're going to join that in down to that point there. Connect all of this up. Right the way along there. And join that into there. Right, do I want to do any more than that? I don't think I do at the moment. That's going to give me a long line all the way along here. And then I'll be able to continue my robot highway all the way across there. And that's something that I think the robots will actually use. Now, of course, the big question is... Oops. Big question is, will the robots go and just remove the trees? Or will they do sort of an intelligent thing where they go and get the landfill and take that back over before they go and do the trees? I don't think they do. I don't think they're that bright. Robots are good. They're very useful. They're very bright. They are very intelligent and clever. But I don't think they're quite clever enough to figure that bit out. I do think they have slight issues with sort of making sure they're loaded going both ways. And, I mean, that's fine. They don't absolutely have to have that. But it can sometimes cause a few issues. I got another 30 up there at the moment. I'm going to leave those. So it might take a minute, but in order to hurry that along, what I can do is I could always go and get a bit of landfill for myself and have my own robots doing it. Right now I've only got 13 of them, so I could do with a few more. And that will just sort of speed that bit up a bit. I've got plenty here right now. Hang on, let me go over and just have a look at one of these chests. I've got plenty of spare copper. I got 60,000 pieces of copper in the system. I've got less than 1,000 iron, which is not very much. I got 6,600 iron ore, but I got very little iron. So we want to be maybe boosting our iron a little bit. Thus, the electrical energy distribution is now complete. Uranium processing is not one that I want to do right now. Automation is one that I want to do, but I'm not making purple science packs yet. So we ought to wait for that one. What are we going to do next then? Lab research speed might take a minute. You know what? Let's ooh, that'd be good. No, let's go with landmines for a minute. We'll just do a quick, easy research like that. So in order to make purple science packs, that's kind of like a next thing that we want to progress to. We need to make rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. I am already making the speed modules right there, but I'm not making productivity modules. I have no productivity modules being made. I'm just doing speed modules right there. Don't need speed modules for anything else. I need productivity, electric furnaces, which we are making. We've got the electric furnaces going down here. So I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 500 of those already made, and fantastic thing about that is for that one I need 750. So we're very close. Well, we've actually got more than enough because that produces 3 production science packs. So that's good. That is a good ratio. But I need 30 pieces of rail, and to make a piece of rail we actually need stone, and lots of it. I need 1 piece of stone, 1 steel plate, and 1 iron stick to make that. So I need stone, like I said before, and lots of it. Now, I've got some stone being produced up this way, but I don't have enough stone being produced up this way. I've got We've got a couple of different things being made. So I've got those being made, but those being taken elsewhere to do our military science. The stone is being produced. This is going into there, which is being used elsewhere. We're going to have the robots coming along and taking that lot away fairly soon. So I do have a chest there that's taking stone off, so that's alright. At least I've got that bit. Right, well, rails then. We'll just throw down something fairly simple here to start with, I think. We'll go for one of these. We'll go for a basic factory right there. I'm going to... Oh, that's because of that. I shouldn't have that power cable on the side of it, should I? I should have the power cable at the top and bottom, I suppose. But anyway, that's fine. I'm going to go to there, and go to you, and I'm going to iron stick. So it makes 2 iron stick from 1 iron plate. I don't need to do any more than that. So I'm just going to go like that, and go like that. And then in here, I could put some productivity modules. Productivity modules are actually really good. Speed minus 15%, productivity plus 4%. You get additional items being made from the same stuff that you already have. It does slow it down, which is not perfect, but I mean, the speed that these are made is half a second. So honestly, it's not very much. So if I was to go and make 2 productivity modules right there, and then drop those in, it would make a significant difference. Now, I've got 45 iron plates going into there. I'm going to change that to a stack, so we've got 100 iron plates going into there. That'll make sure the robots are bringing plenty of them over. And then we look into here. We take our productivity module right there. I'll wait until that other one is finished making. Alright, that one's finished making. So now if I drop that one into there like that, it has slowed it down, but I'm now making additional ones. So productivity level 1, they are fairly pointless. Right? Honestly, they are a fairly pointless thing to have. They do work, but they're not particularly wonderful. Now, productivity level 2 or productivity level 3, those are a different story altogether, and we will start making some of those. I'm not going to worry about them right now, though. Right now, I need to concern myself with making some rails. So I need the iron sticks, a steel plate, and a stone. I need several of these. You cannot use a productivity module on rails because they are... they're not intermediate products. You can only use the productivity modules on intermediate products. You can't use them on final products. So we'll drop that into there like that. There. And then I'm just going to go with a copy. Like that. Let me do it. There we go. We copy that one. And I'll go one there, and one there, like that. So that's going to request in a couple of items. I don't have any of those. I'll make a couple of those. I want 5 of them, and then another 5 of them, and then 10 more of those. So that'll get me plenty of everything. Oh, I need some more requester chests as well. As soon as the robots have brought me my materials for the rest of it, we'll bring those in. So then I'm going to go right-click on there and click onto that one. So that is going to request 62 of each of these items. I'm going to do 100 of each, I think, just to make it nice and easy. So I go like that, and I go like that as well. And then I can shift right-click, copy and paste into them. And I need a bit of power down here. Okay. That's everything gone into there, and I'm now making railways. And I'm making railways pretty fast as well. I'm not going to put any limits on those. I'm going to fill those checks. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.